What's going on, guys, and welcome back to NolanTCG, and today we are back with another deck profile, and it is 6 Sam Infinite Loop. So we're going to be taking us through basically just a framework to build off of. This is like a fully built deck with its own goals, but you can modify it to completely customize the way you want to do it. Before we do get started on this one though, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. We are always happy to have new people here, and comment down below any decks that you want to see, because at the moment we have a big list of ones we want to go with and we just can't make up our mind on what we want to do next. This was originally supposed to be either a Mermail list or a BA list, but we just kind of got caught up in building 6 Sams, so we built 6 Sams. But let's get into the deck profile for this one. Okay, so starting us off, we have the primary searcher for the deck, and that is 3 copies of Kizaru. Just basically every time this hits the field as a special summon, you add a 6 Samurai from deck to hand to help you build the loop. Then we have the card you summon it with, which is 3 copies of Kigeki. Your primary normal summon, you just use Kigeki, combo it off with something, and try and establish the loop. These 2 cards is the loop, so it's just the easiest way to go. Then we've got 3 copies of Kizan, the primary card that you do loop through when you're going to like resolve and build your big board. Just this special summons for free, and then you just make rank 4 plays and link plays. Then we have 2 copies of Hatsumi, one of the key cards for the combo, followed up with 2 copies of Legendary 6 Samurai. Basically you special summon this when you summon the Hatsumi, and then the Hatsumi banishes 2 from grave to summon back your Kizaru to start your new search. Then we have the cards you perform the loop with, which is 2 copies of Mizuho and 2 copies of Shinai. Just when we control one, you special the other, and then the red can pop the blue and itself to add, then blue adds red back. You just keep looping with Gateway. Then we have our 5, which is Grandmaster, just another free summon. Then we have our 2 1s, which is Fuma, and then Squire. If you see Squire on top of the loop, you can just build a massive board. So it's like best card. Only playing one of it because I only have one of it. I still probably wouldn't play more than one anyway because you don't 100% need it. And then this card is completely cuttable. It's just a tech card to search off a Soul Day. We're playing Necro Gardener just because, mainly because it's an ulti. But yeah, you search this off your Soul Day and then you discard it. And then it's just a little bit of protection if you get into a grind game. Next off, we have our spells and traps. So we have 1 copy of Gateway, the card that you search off your Battle Shogun. Just allows you to do big loop. Card probably can't come to more than 1, sadly, now because of loops. But if they kill the loop, who knows, we could see it get a bit better. But then after that, we have our 3 copies of Smoke Signal, just the card we're going to be using to search for our Kigeki, as well as any other cards we may need. Then 3 copies of Dojo, just an alternative starter card if you're doing the loop. Then for our equips, we're playing 5. Probably don't need to play 5, you can probably play 4. I'm just playing 5 just for it to be safe. But we've got 1 copy of Phoenix Blade, 1 copy of Noble Arms Complicated Name, 1 Axe of the Fool, 1 DDR, and 1 Living Fossil. Then for our 2 one-offs of spells, we're playing a Rhoda just to search for whatever we need, and 1 for 1 to summon the Sheehan Squire. Then we have 3 copies of Called By because we need to stop hand traps. Then, because we're playing the Zexal package, we have 1 Astral Force and our searchable trap in Royal Decree to stop Evenly Matched, and Imperm as well. Don't want to get impermed on the Zexal. Okay, so following this up, we have our extra deck. This is completely customizable. You can build this whatever way you want, just based on what you want to end on. I am playing Zexal at the moment, but Zexal will probably get banned with the new Numeron, or the new number cards coming out, so it probably won't be around, so you might want to look at something more future-proof if you're looking to build this for locals when you go back to locals. But, starting us off, we have 2 copies of Battle Shogun of the 6 Samurai. Allows you to build the loop. Here's where you stack the counters. 1 copy of a Soul Day to start your combo. 2 copies of Saryuya, one you need for the loop, the other I use to stack the rank up magic spell. Then 1 Appaloosa, just the card you end on. 1 Dweller, this is a tech card rank 4, I don't normally make it, I'm just playing it regardless. 1 Dugaris to summon back a level 4 for when you're making the Alimbertion play to search your trap card. Then we have 1 Rebarian Shark to stack with the Saryuja. Then 1 Utopia and 1 Zexal for our other rank 4s. Then for our synchros, we're playing 1 Beast, 1 Sheehan, 1 Barkion. If you see the Sheehan Squire, you can make all of these. So it's really, really good. Okay, so now we're going to show off the loop, because doing this on like online simulators is very annoying. Also, people quit if you try and verse them in a match and you do this. Once they realize you establish the loop, they're gone. So we're just going to show you in tabletop. So we've got the easiest way to do the loop is Kageki plus Kizaru. Again, if you have a way to get to Sheehan Squire from here, you just go absolutely insane. But starting us off, you'll just go normal summon Kageki, summon Kizaru, search Legendary Secret of the 6 Samurai. Then you'll link these two off for Isolde, put it on top for a reason. But then Isolde will get you Necro Gardener. You don't have to do that step, it's just what I do. Then Isolde will send you 3 to go and get you Hatsume, put that into the far zone. Then because you summon Hatsume, it will summon out the Legendary Secret. And then you're going to link these off for Battle Shogun. Shogun effect will discard, add Gateway, activate your Gateway, and then your Hatsume will trigger, banishing out 2 to summon back your Kizaru. This will get you 1 and 2, and your Kizaru will trigger to add you a copy of red. So you have the red in hand. Now you're going to link these guys off for a second Battle Shogun. This will put him to 2, Gateway to 4, remove from Gateway to add Kizan. Special summon your Kizan, putting that to 3 and us to 2 here. Then we will remove all but 1 to add Grandmaster. Summon it, placing that to there. Then you go and link 4 for Sayuja. Use the Sayuja special summon effect to summon your Mizuho, going to 2 and to 4. Remove, add a copy of Shinai. Summon, getting you another 2 here. Then you'll remove, add another Sinai, special summon, getting you another 2 onto your Gateway, and then you have the loop. So your Mizuho will pop the Sinai and itself. Sinai will trigger Engrave, add back the Mizuho, then you just go special summon, get your 1, this will go to 4, remove your 4, add back your Sinai, special summon it, go to 2. And then this is your whole loop. So you just infinitely do that. As long as this Battle Shogun remains on board, you have as many counters as you want. So we'll just skip ahead and show you what we basically do. So keeping track at this point is kind of necessary if you want to clear the Battle Shogun when you make an Appaloosa, because your Gateway will still be left with about 30 counters on it. You don't need to clear the Battle Shogun because you can make the Appaloosa over here. Now that link zones don't matter as much anymore for XCs, you can shift around the board as you like. But we'll show the method of what we do. So starting off with your Battle Shogun, you're just going to add literally everything you need to do anything. So I'll add Kizans, as well as Kizan from Grave and Grandmaster. Then we're going to go special summon Grandmaster. Wait, no. Don't special summon the Grandmaster, sorry. You're going to overlay for Rebarian Shark. Then you're going to special summon Kizan and Kizan. Then you're going to overlay these two for Dagaris. Use your Dagaris effect. Remember, you'll skip your main phase at this point, but you're going to summon out a Kizaru. It will trigger. You're going to get yourself a Kageki for later, even though you don't really need to get the Kageki for later. You have infinite adds at this point. And then you're going to go and link 4. For a second Sayuja. You're going to do your chain link so that your Sayuja will resolve after your Rebarian Shark. Where did we put that? Rank up magic. So you'll basically stack the rank up magic on top of your deck and then draw it from your Sayuja. So now you have that in hand with this. Then you're going to go and use a lot more counters to add back your Kizarus. Do we use a Grandmaster in there? No, we didn't. Oh well. If you basically, once these touch grey, you just add them back straight away. Then we're just going to go and spam Kazarus to the board. This card is broken. Then you're going to go and overlay 4 for Alan Bershin. Use the effect to go and get you Royal Decree or whatever trap you're playing. Remember, this card can be anything. It's just the card that we're using because it stops you from getting even lead and stuff. Then you can go and add back all your Kizans again. Special summon, Kizan, Kizaru, Kizan and Grandmaster. Remember, this gateway is still gaining a whole bunch more counters from you doing this. But then you can go and link 4 for an Appaloosa over here, which will have 4. And then again, you just add back the stuff that you've had engraved. So you add back your Grandmaster and your Kizan. Then you're going to go Special Summon 1, Special Summon 2. And this is around when this version of the board will end, because you're going to go and overlay for Utopia, discard your Astral Force, and make Zexal. You can make a Dweller if you have another way to access a level 4 in your deck, but the Zexal's enough. So this is going to be your standard end board for when you're doing the loop. So you have the Royal Decree to stop the Imperm when they try and hit your Zexal. But yeah, other than that, you're not really going to be worrying about clearing this board. The Battle Shogun is very, very big for attack, so it can just swing through everything because it gains a counter for each Bushido counter on the field. So it has a lot left on it. So you just stun your opponent for a turn with Zexal, swing through Battle Shogun, done. And that will wrap us up here for our deck profile for this week. So again, please do comment down below if there's any deck profiles you want to see. We have a short list of stuff we're working on, so if you say something's on that list, odds on it's probably going to be what gets done next week. Hopefully by that point we will have received the stuff to do the hand loop for Mermail, so odds on you'll see that next week, because I'm surely our stuff's going to be here by now. But as always, I have said it earlier, but please do remember to hit that subscribe button. We are always happy to have new people here. But as always, I've been Ben from NolanTCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.